My beloved child, listen closely to these words because they are not ordinary. A storm has been moving silently in the background, unseen yet carefully constructed. What you are about to hear will shake your heart, because the danger linked to your name comes from a secret hidden in shadows. The energy around you has grown heavier, almost unbearable, like a weight pressing against your chest. This is not imagination, it is the evidence of movements happening behind closed doors. Someone has carried bitterness for too long, and now their plan is unfolding against you. Archangel Michael says, your protection has already been dispatched, but the truth must reach you first. For this plan is tied not to chance, but to something very specific, an unspoken matter that has remained buried. A secret involving your life, your path, and what they believe you do not deserve. The secret is not about small words or passing conversations. It is deeper, woven into a part of your story they think belongs to them. That secret is what has turned their jealousy into a blade, sharpened against your back. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This secret involves inheritance, something valuable that was meant to be yours but envied by others. The moment your name was written on those papers, their heart twisted with rage. They smiled in your presence but carried darkness when your back was turned. They never forgave fate for choosing you, and each day their anger only grew. You may have felt it in their tone, noticed it in the silence between words, or sensed it in their sudden change of behavior. This is no longer suspicion, it is confirmation of what has been brewing in hidden corners. Their plan is not accidental, it is intentional. They believe removing you from the picture will grant them control. That is why your spirit has felt disturbed, why sleepless nights have circled you like restless waves. Archangel Michael says, heaven's light will not allow their design to succeed. But you must open your ears to this warning because awareness is your shield. Once you know, their weapon will lose its edge. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This person has been gathering small details, like a spider spinning its web. They whisper to others in secret, painting stories against your name. They think deception will cover their tracks, but the truth already breathes louder than their lies. The secret they cling to is that you were chosen first, not them. This is the fire that burns their spirit and drives them toward destruction. Their pride cannot carry the weight of watching you rise higher. Their envy has turned into action, and action into a scheme. You will soon see proof, subtle movements, misplaced documents, or conversations that fall into your ears by accident. None of these are accidents, they are heaven's way of revealing what they tried to hide. The betrayal will feel personal, because it comes from one who knows your steps well. Yet what they meant for harm will be reversed into a sign of your divine covering. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Every night, when you felt restless and uneasy, it was your soul receiving signals. The strange dreams, the heaviness in your chest, the cold sensation near your shoulders, all of this has been warning. You were never imagining things, you were sensing danger before it appeared. The secret is bound to money, property, and legacy. They wanted it because they saw it as the key to their freedom, but heaven placed it in your destiny. And now they cannot stand watching what was denied to them rest in your hands. This is why you must be careful with what you sign, what you say, and who you allow into your closest spaces. Their plan involves manipulation, trying to corner you with forged actions. But their plan will backfire, because heaven has declared your safety. The hidden will soon be exposed, and the shock will silence those who laughed behind you. For what is meant for you cannot be stolen, no matter how much envy surrounds it. Type Amen to get blessing 666. My child, their jealousy has reached dangerous levels. They pretend to celebrate you, yet inside they curse every step you take. Their smiles are masks, their embraces carry poison. The truth of this secret is not just in documents or wealth, it is in the belief that you hold a destiny they could never replace. They fear your light, because their shadows cannot exist beside it. That is why they chose harm as their last option. But listen, heaven has already intervened. There is a wall of protection rising around you now. Their words will fall to the ground, and their actions will crumble before they ever reach you. This message is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you. Once you are awake, you will walk wiser, stronger, and more shielded than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The whispers are growing louder, carried by people who do not even know the full truth. They repeat half-secrets, filling the air with poison, unaware that they are only pawns in a much darker plan. But their careless tongues are betraying the one who set this all in motion. The secret tied to your destiny is valuable beyond what money can measure. It is not just paper, not just property, but a doorway into influence and control. That is why they want you removed, because your presence alone blocks their desire. They think nobody can see through their disguise, but heaven's eye has recorded every step. The timing of their movements, the signatures they forged, the conversations they tried to erase, all are already documented in the Book of Truth. They are running out of time before exposure crashes upon them. Archangel Michael says, "You will not walk into this unaware." You are being armed with foresight, so when their trap is set, you will already know where to place your feet. Their plan will collapse the moment it touches your guarded path. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The heaviness you felt is the tension of their scheme pressing into your spirit. You wake with a sense that something is off, and that is not coincidence. Your inner compass has been aligned with heaven to alert you. This person has studied your routine. They know your patterns, your habits, the times you are most vulnerable. That is why you must be extra cautious, because their focus has been sharpened only on you. Their envy is not new, it has been brewing for years. But the opportunity they saw recently is what pushed them over the edge. A sudden chance connected to your name made them feel it was, now or never. They are restless at night, consumed by the thought of stripping you of what you carry. Their desire has blinded them, but blindness will be their downfall. For they do not realize heaven has already stationed warriors around you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The secret, at its core, is about identity. They believe if they can erase your name from this chapter, theirs will be written in bold instead. It is not just greed, it is obsession. They cannot stand that your life continues to shine while theirs has dimmed. That difference is their torment, and now they have let torment dictate their choices. But torment never wins against divine assignment. Documents are being tampered with. Conversations are being twisted. And still, truth waits like a sword, ready to cut through the lies in one decisive strike. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the noise. Do not let panic control you. Stand firm, because the very moment they try to lift harm, heaven will release intervention. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. The clock is ticking for them, and they can feel it. That is why their actions are becoming reckless. Their urgency is a sign that their plan is already collapsing. Soon, you will see faces revealed. The people you least suspected will expose their hidden loyalty through small slips of the tongue. Do not overlook these slips, for they are signals meant for you. You may notice conversations ending abruptly when you enter. You may see messages erased, calls cut short, or papers hidden quickly. All of this is part of the unraveling. Watch closely, for it reveals the truth. My beloved child, nothing will catch you by surprise. Every attempt against you is already being overturned into evidence that will justify your path. Their trap will become their downfall. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The secret involves not just one person, but a network. They have convinced others to join them, promising rewards once you are removed. These allies do not know they are digging their own graves with borrowed shovels. Their alliance is fragile, built only on lies. And fragile alliances shatter the moment pressure is applied. Soon, one among them will betray the rest by speaking out. The burden of carrying lies will crush them. The guilt of playing against someone innocent will haunt them in dreams. Their own spirit will rise against them before they can complete the mission. This is why you must remain steady. Let them reveal themselves by their own words, while you remain rooted in calm assurance. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. My child, remember the uneasiness in your heart, that was the first alarm. Then came the sudden chills, the strange timing of phone calls, the uneasy stares you caught. Each one was heaven's whisper, guiding you to awareness. They cannot hurt what heaven protects. Every dart they throw returns to them with double impact. Their schemes will leave scars only on themselves. The secret tied to your name was given for a purpose larger than them. It is not just about you, it is about generations connected to you. That is why their attempt will not stand, it is bigger than their reach. The more they press against you, the more their exposure increases. They are sealing their own end with every move. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The pressure of their envy is reaching its breaking point. They thought patience would serve them, but now desperation has consumed their every move. They are preparing to strike in a way that will leave you stunned if you are not alert. The secret still revolves around your destiny, inheritance, and name. It has become like a fire in their chest, burning them every moment they see you. Their obsession has blinded them to reason, and now only exposure will end their plan. You will soon notice small objects being misplaced, documents shuffled, and conversations ending in silence when you arrive. These are not coincidences. These are signals of the storm pressing closer. Archangel Michael says, protection has already surrounded your house, your path, and your steps. You must know this truth to walk with courage, for knowledge breaks the chain of fear. The very awareness of this danger disarms its power. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Their envy is rooted in rejection, they believe life denied them what you received. That rejection has turned into poison, and poison has now turned into an attack. But attacks crumble before divine walls. The heaviness you feel is not just emotional, it is spiritual. The sudden dizziness, the restless nights, the uneasiness when you are around certain people, all of these are proof of unseen battles. They plan to use deception as their weapon. They will act like a victim, hoping sympathy will turn people against you. But the truth is already rising like a tide, unstoppable in its force. Your story cannot be rewritten by lies, because destiny is etched deeper than their reach. What is marked by heaven cannot be erased by human envy. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The shadows have grown bold, but their boldness is weakness. They reveal themselves the moment they overstep. Their words will betray them before they ever realize. A friend may whisper to you, not realizing they are revealing the enemy's plan. A stranger may mention details that connect back to the truth. This is how the unseen works, guiding evidence into your hands. Your awareness is sharpening. You will see through the disguise, and when you do, the shock will turn into clarity. Their mask will fall, and their true face will no longer hide. The weight of their secret is becoming unbearable. Soon, their own guilt will make them stumble, and in stumbling, they will expose everything. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. My child, notice how certain people avoid your eyes when you speak. Notice how they hesitate when you mention your future. That hesitation is not respect, it is fear of exposure. They are waiting for the perfect moment, but the moment will never come. Their steps are collapsing even as they move. The trap they dig is turning into their own grave. The inheritance, the wealth, the influence, they cannot touch it. Every attempt they make only strengthens the seal of heaven around your blessing. Their envy is feeding your confirmation. The secret they hide will not remain hidden. It is already being whispered to you through signs, through dreams, through sudden feelings you cannot explain. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The storm is about to break. When it does, you will stand untouched, while their lies fall apart like ash. The reversal will be swift and undeniable. They think they can use your kindness against you, but kindness protected by heaven is unshakable. Their manipulations will find no entrance into your spirit. You will see them grow restless, their smiles forced, their words breaking. Watch carefully, this is the moment of their unraveling. The secret they thought could destroy you will become the reason for their downfall. The very weapon they forged will turn back on them. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The eyes of heaven are on you, and nothing escapes that gaze. Every plan has been recorded, every whisper noted. Nothing will go unexposed. You may feel isolated, but you are not alone. Angels stand by your side, even when no one else sees them. Their presence surrounds you in silence. The heaviness is lifting, even now as you hear these words. Your chest feels lighter because the truth is piercing through the fog of deception. That light is your shield. Soon, you will walk into a moment where everything hidden comes into the open. You will not need to fight, the exposure itself will fight for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The person planning to hurt you has underestimated your strength. They believed you were blind to their movements. But heaven sharpened your spirit to see through their mask. Their plan is fragile because it was built on envy. Envy has no foundation, and without foundation, collapse is certain. Their tower of lies is already cracking. They will regret the day they touched what was never theirs. The very secret they tried to use as a weapon will testify against them. Their own words will bind them. My beloved child, stand firm in this assurance: your story is untouchable. Their darkness cannot put out your light. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. This is the final stage of their downfall. The more they press, the more truth rises. The more they hide, the more heaven reveals. You will see confirmation in unexpected places. A letter left unattended, a message sent by mistake, or a sudden confession that slips in weakness. Each piece will fit perfectly, exposing the full picture. Do not fear the exposure, it is your deliverance. Do not fear the truth, it is your shield. Everything meant to harm you is turning into evidence that will protect you. Archangel Michael says, remain steady. Your awareness has unlocked protection that no darkness can break. Walk forward, for the storm has already been broken. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The night feels heavier, and silence carries an unusual weight. It is in this silence that hidden truths echo the loudest. Those plotting against you believe the darkness is their cover, but heaven has turned the darkness into light. They are restless because time is no longer their ally. Their nerves betray them, their hands tremble, their words stumble. The closer they come to acting, the more unstable they become. The secret haunting them is burning through their disguise. It has eaten away at their peace, and soon it will consume their strength. They cannot hide what is already cracking open. Archangel Michael says, you are shielded by divine fire. Their arrows will dissolve before they ever touch you. Your life is wrapped in protection that no hand can tear. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The people around you may seem normal, but watch carefully. One face in the crowd carries a storm behind its smile. That is the one whose envy has turned into an enemy. They see your growth as their loss. They see your blessing as their curse. They cannot celebrate you, because celebration reminds them of what they do not have. This secret has turned into an obsession they cannot control. They wake with it, they sleep with it, and they carry it like a weight that crushes their soul. Their obsession is leading them into exposure. Soon, their plan will collapse not by your hand but by their own. They are tightening the rope that will eventually choke their lies. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. My child, you have felt the eyes on you. You sensed the glances, the whispers, the strange silence when you walked in. That was not your imagination, it was evidence of hidden betrayal. They believe your kindness makes you blind, but your spirit has already seen through them. You are being shown glimpses so you will not be caught unaware. Every sign is a piece of a larger message. The truth is, they cannot hurt you without hurting themselves. Every trap they set is tied to their own downfall. Every lie they spread circles back like a boomerang. They underestimated the strength of your covering. They thought you were alone, but heaven has stationed armies around you. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The inheritance they seek is not just material. It represents divine favor, destiny, and legacy. That is why they hate you. It is not only about what you hold, but about who you are. They cannot erase your name from what is already sealed. They can try, but every attempt weakens them further. Their actions are digging their own exposure. A letter, a document, a careless message, these will surface soon. They will try to explain, but their excuses will only confirm the truth. The exposure will be undeniable. Archangel Michael says, "Remain calm, for justice has already been written." You are not fighting alone. You are standing in victory while they drown in their own deceit. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The heaviness around you is lifting even now. The fear is turning into awareness, the confusion into clarity. Light is chasing away the shadows that tried to surround you. They thought they could silence you, but your voice is rising louder. They thought they could block your path, but doors are opening faster. Their failure is becoming your confirmation. The truth will not arrive quietly. It will come like thunder, shaking the ground beneath their lies. It will be so loud that even those who doubted you will see. My beloved child, you will stand unshaken. Your destiny is untouchable, and no secret can destroy it. Type Amen to get blessing 2727.